Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to a new video where we're gonna look at all the products that I've tried. In the month of November. As you can see, it's quite a lot. And I'm gonna kind of give you like a bit of review, how much I used them, stuff like that. So if that interests you, then let's keep on watching. Also, if this is your first time here, hi, my name's Sasha. I love indie makeup, I love colorful makeup, especially eyeshadows, as you can see. And I just love playing with makeup. So if that's something that interests you, I would definitely be happy to have you here again. This look is already on my channel. I uploaded it either on the 3rd or 4th of December. So if you want to see that, I will link it in the little card. And now for all the products that I've tried. I'm gonna start with skincare and stuff like that to get it over with. So I'm actually gonna start with fragrance. I have this fragrance, it's called Care. The brand is called Care, I think, and it's the Energy Boost Eau de Parfum. It's in this beautiful glass package and it's like a really nice and sleek packaging. I really like these bottles, and this is it's supposed to be like a clean fragrance, vegan, and with upcycled ingredients. That's why I actually bought it, because it's supposed to be from like waste, food waste and other type of upcycled materials. This has a turmeric scent. It's kind of like this scent, they don't describe it in any way, but it's kind of like a citrusy, gingery, turmeric type of scent. And the turmeric was it was made out of upcycled turmeric, which is great because I've watched a lot of documentaries, and the amount of waste that goes into creating a fragrance, or like essential oils and all of these type of fragrances, it's really wasteful. So I have this one. I actually wanted different fragrance from this brand. I think they have something like clean cotton, or like something cotton, I believe, which I wanted to try. But then this was in sale and I wanted to try it, and it's such a nice, spicy, citrusy, warm scent, which I really like all year round, and especially now with winter. It's just such a nice scent. And it's very like... I know I used to make this stew that was with oranges, and there were like turmeric, ginger, and couple kind of like Indian spices. And this literally smells like the orange with the ginger with the turmeric root. It's beautiful. It's not too overpowering. It genuinely smells like fruits and spices, and I really like this, and it's beautiful. It lasts quite a bit. Like the fragrance itself, it doesn't disappear too quickly, and I've been using it for the past 3 weeks or so, and it's really nice. I really enjoy it. I've been on a hunt for fragrances lately, because I've never really been into fragrance. I've always wanted to, but most of drugstore fragrances are a bit too overpowering for me, and like really like alcohol-y and very just too strong, and I don't like it. Also, I don't really like floral fragrances, and I remember couple of years ago when I wanted to get into fragrances, a lot of the fragrances would be flowery, and I don't like it. I like more the citrusy, woody, or spicy scents. That's kind of what I am more into. And lately, a lot of new releases in the fragrance category were actually in this type of with these notes, which I'm so happy about. So that's a fragrance. Then for skincare, I have the Balea niacinamide serum. I love niacinamide. This is niacinamide 10% and 1% zinc. My skin loves niacinamide, and every single time I stop using it, my skin gets worse. And every single time I start using it, it just immediately like heals itself and cleans itself. I've been having a lot of breakouts recently, so that's why I bought it, because I know my skin really likes it. I'm halfway done with this product. I've been using it for the past month. I think I started like beginning of November, or maybe really late in October. I'm not completely sure. And I definitely think I will repurchase this. These ones from Balea are extremely inexpensive, and my skin really likes it. As I said, it's more jelly formula. I think I've had one of these from how is it called, The Ordinary, and that, if I remember, was more liquidy, more watery. This one is more jelly-like, and I really like it, and it's been really nice on the skin. Then I have the Hada Labo, is that how you call it? Hada Labo Tokyo sunscreen. This is the light hydrator sun face cream, SPF 30, UVA and UVB protection, and it has the water resistant matte look. This is the packaging, this is the bottle. The packaging is insanely big, I don't know why, but this is the bottle. After I bought it, I found out that the drugstore that I bought it also sells SPF 50, which normally I would buy SPF 50, but since now it's been like dark and gloomy all the time, and for the past week it was snowing, so I don't A, go outside as much, and B, I don't spend that long outside anyways, so I think SPF 30 will be okay for the winter, and then for summer I want to buy SPF 50. But it's a really nice packaging, a really nice product. It's kind of, I was really interested in trying this because I know a lot of Korean sunscreen don't work for me. Not that the texture would be bad, but they make me so white. And I mean, I have the complexion of a ghost, but they still make me white. So I wanted to try Japanese sunscreen. And this is a lot better. This has a very milky formula, extremely lightweight. It feels like a primer on the skin. It's so easy to spread, it's so smooth, so milky. And then it immediately dries itself to this satiny look. Not matte, not like dry, but just satiny, like very skin-like. And also the, how do you call it? The applicator part, it disperses the right amount of product. So just one pump will give you enough sunscreen to cover your entire face and neck, and then you can go with a second coat, which is what I usually do. I would put like one pump, spread it out, wait like 5 minutes or 2 minutes depending on how much time I have, and then I would put second coat, and that's how I would use it. And it's so seamless. It feels amazing on the skin, and it does have that kind of like smoothing finish, so it would be great as a primer as well if you want to like smooth your skin. So really like it. This is quite a bit of product. It has 50 milliliters or 1.7 fluid ounces, and yeah, I'm really happy with this. I've been using it for the past 2 weeks, and I'm definitely gonna continue using this. And as I said, I'm probably gonna buy the SPF 50 for summer or in like spring, because I do like this formula quite a lot. I think the only other sunscreen currently that I like more than this is the Garnier Fluid Sunscreen. I don't remember what it's called, but it's kind of that like shaky bottle. And I think it's called something like Fluid Sunscreen. That one I like slightly more just because the texture is even more milkier, but this is still great, and it doesn't leave any white cast, so would recommend that one for sure if you want to get into like into these type of sunscreens. Then I have one hair product, and this is the Wella Flex long lasting gel spray. It's the instant volume boost line, and it's the level 3 hold, so the middle this doesn't have silicone, and it is like a gel spray. It's a spray that once you get it into the hair, it kind of feels like a gel. It has nice hold to it. It's not too much, so if you have fine hair, it's not gonna create that like crusty, dry, sticky residue. It's gonna define the curls, and then you just scrunch it a couple times, and you have your texture back in your hair. You have your texture back. It's a really nice product. It doesn't weigh my hair, and I kind of like that I don't have to put a spray and also gel in my hair. It's kind of like a 2-in-1, and a lot of the times I would just put this in the hair, let it dry, or use diffuser, and that's it. I wouldn't put anything else in my hair because, as I said, my hair is a little bit more finer, and if I do put a lot of product, it just kind of weighs it down. So I prefer more these like gels, like very watery gels, or these more like spray type products in the hair. So yeah, that's kind of like skincare and hair care. And now for the makeup. I have a couple products here, and they're all from Unearthly. So first, I'm gonna start in the order that I've uploaded my reviews of these products. So first is the Unearthly Devourer collection. I don't have the box that it came in. I have it at my dorm, but this is just the... So I just have the packaging from the individual products. And this is how the palette looks like. Let me try to show you. Yeah. This is how the palette looks like. I've made 3 looks with this, I believe, or maybe 4, and then multiple looks on my Instagram. I've used this palette 10 times so far, and I love her so much, especially these 3 like iridescent shades in the corner. I love the green here, I love the red here, and it's just a really nice, grungy, moody palette with the beautiful shimmers, especially like the light shimmers I'm really drawn to. And this formula is amazing. The mattes are so easy to blend, so effortless to use, and the shimmers last all day, they don't crease, and they have really nice metallic effect, and the duochromes are so pretty, so pretty. And it's not one of those jelly sticky formulas that some brands tend to use these days. This one is better for oily eyelids, or if you have problems with creasing. So that's that. By the way, if you're interested in what I'm wearing today, as I said, the look will be linked down below, but I'm wearing the Cosmic Brushes Delight palette and the Giant Wolves palette from Odin's Eye, so just if anyone was interested. Then I have the Devour blush I've used, and the blush and highlighter duo. Sorry, I forgot to tell that. I forgot to say that. So the blush in the shade Slay, I've used it 6 times so far, and the highlighter I've used 5 times, I believe. It's beautiful. I prefer the highlighter in this because it's just nicer and it fits my skin tone better. It's kind of like a goldy orangey color. It's like a very warm color. The blush in the shade Slay is a little bit too cool toned for me, and also I don't know, I can't get like a seamless application with it. For me it skips a bit. I don't wear foundation though, and I either put it on a powdered cheek or like on the matte sunscreen. So I don't know, it just doesn't really work for me the way that I would want to. I have better powder blushes, but also this is very different from my skin tone and it's very dark, so that could also be the reason why it doesn't fit me completely. But the highlighter is really nice. It's a bit more chunky and a bit more like glittery, so if you want more like smooth wet look type of effect with your highlighter, this might be a bit too much. But if you don't mind a bit more chunkier, glitterier highlighters, then you might enjoy it. And then I have the lipsticks. So I have the lip oil in the shade Ruin. It's kind of like a deep berry color, but on the lips there's no like pigment. It's just, or maybe it just makes them a little bit more cooler toned, but it's an amazing formula. It's very balmy, very soft. It doesn't drip, it doesn't move anywhere, it's not too glossy or sticky. It's just a perfect formula, and I wish that they would, like, if they came with 75 different lip oils in this packaging and in this formula, I will buy all of them. I just it's so good. I've actually worn it in my little bag that I have in my backpack, and I have it with me every day because this is just, it's so nice. And I think it's comparable with the Colourpop lip oils that I also really like. Then I have the satin lipsticks from this collection. By the way, I love this packaging. It looks like a little crystal. So I have the shade Yummy, which is the green one. Then the shade Chomp, which is kind of like a deep gray. And then the shade Destroy, which is kind of like a beigey grayish shade. I think I worn the most the green one and the grayish one. I don't really wear the shade Destroy as much, just because I don't mind the color. I actually quite liked it when I wore it in the video, but I don't know, I don't gravitate towards that one. But I think I could use it this week. I have one look that I kind of planned that I want to create, so maybe I will use it this week as well. But I've used all of them multiple times, like at least 4 times, and I really like them. The only thing about the satin ones is that they tingle my lips a little bit, not in a plumping effect way. It's just like there is a bit of reaction in my lips. I don't know if this is like normal for these lipsticks. I think I heard a couple of people say it, but not that many, so maybe I'm just sensitive to it, which is weird because I normally don't have any problems with like cosmetics or food or anything. I don't have any reactions, but this one does make my lip tingle for a couple of minutes. So it's just kind of that like numbing, tingly feeling, like if you burn your lips or something and then it's kind of numb and tingly. That's the feeling that I get from these. And then there's these two lip glosses. So this one is kind of like a glittery lip gloss. It's called Havoc, and it's, I don't know if you will be able to see it, but it's pink with all sorts of glitter in it. It's very, very like glittery, shiny. And then I have the Predator, which is kind of like multi-chrome effect, and this one is more It's not a glittery shine, it's more like a foil effect, if that makes sense. Love them both. This one on top of the dark gray shade, amazing. Also on black lipstick this would look just stunning because it has that multi-chromey effect to it. And then I have the Fall Magic palette. This is the box that it came in. I still have it like with the full palette and everything. It's just so pretty, and I'm definitely keeping this box as kind of like a collector item. And then here is the palette. Both of these palettes are a bit like heavy, and like they have a proper packaging, you know, like you actually feel it feels expensive, and I like that because it was expensive. Well, it wasn't cheap, that's for sure. So this is how she looks like. You have one row of matte and one row of, most of these are multi-chromes. This one is just like a metallic shimmer, and this one is kind of like an iridescent white shade with kind of like a minty green reflect to it. But these four are all multi-chromes and duochromes, and they're beautiful. I love this color story. I usually use these palettes together, the Devour and this one, because I feel like I like to use these more mid-tone shimmers with the dark shimmers from the Devour collection. Also, this has more like lighter shades. This has like very light shades and then very dark shades, and I feel like the Devour collection has a lot of mid-tone mattes, so I kind of mix and match both of them to create like a perfect look. But I love the looks that I created just with this one separately as well. I've created either 3 or 4 looks here on my channel, and also multiple looks on my Instagram and on TikTok, which I will link down below. Again, I've used this palette 10 times, and I absolutely love them. They're both the same formula, they're both amazing, and I really like them. I have one other unearthly palette, it's the Allure palette, and that one I really like as well, but this is definitely a lot better formula. They definitely stepped it up, and I love this so much. And then the last product is the Makeup Academy Loaded Lash XL mascara, this one. And I've used it like 4 times so far, and this mascara is not my favorite. First of all, there's a lot of product on the brush. I don't know if you can see, but the mascara is very liquidy, very goopy. It's not the best at separating lashes. It's quite good at elongating the lashes, but it doesn't separate them. It doesn't really give them, they just don't look really nice. They look long, but it kind of clumps them together, and I like when it's more voluminous and like it actually separates the lashes. And it looks more real. This just looks very there's just too much product that gets on each lash, and it kind of clumps them all together, and it's not great. So not my favorite. I will try to use it more. Usually these really liquidy mascaras, once they start to dry up a bit after like a couple, like 2 or 3 weeks, they get a little bit better. So we'll see if I'm gonna like it then, but so far I'm not really impressed. And that's the last product. So let me know if you've enjoyed this monthly collected haul. Let me know if you've tried any of these products and what was your opinion on them, how if you like them or not. Also, for this month I'm probably not gonna release empties like for the month of November, because I don't actually have that many products. So I will probably do I will probably combine the November empties with December empties and post it in the beginning of January, probably, because now it would be just like 5 or 6 products, so that's not really interesting for anyone. Also, let me know, I was thinking that I could film a video, well, videos, kind of going through like all the face creams that I've tried this year, I'm gonna film like all the eyeshadows I've tried this year, but I thought I could do all the face creams, all the sunscreens, all like blushes, all highlighters and stuff like that. So let me know if you would be interested in that, because I can definitely make that video. I was kind of thinking that it could be fun. I have all the products that I've used up since like April, probably. I've been storing them in the box, so I have them here, and I can definitely talk about that and give you a bit of a review, and kind of I could rank them to show you which ones were my favorites, which ones I didn't like as much. So let me know if that would be of interest to you, and I can start filming it, and I would probably slowly release those videos and I would probably slowly upload those videos during December and beginning of January. So let me know what you think about that. And with that being said, that's it from me. Hope you had a great day, and I will be very happy to see you in my next video. So bye.